Yeah. Okay. Let's go and let's see exactly where we are. Now here, we were doing this one, sir, in this SRC, in the app. We have something called home, not font file, and we have something called product. We have footers, we have header, we have contact page, we have admin page where the dashboard can be, and we have something called about page. Now the main page which we are running is app route routing.html. If you remember the classes, sir, we discussed about something routing. Okay, in the routing, I just put the routes with the path about, and with the and I put something called lazy loading to show you lazy loading, and we put something called contacts. We put something empty space for home and or home for home or product colon ID, which is for product component. So that this is called routing parameters. Every product component will go there. And we have double star, which is for not found component. We had a not found component, and let me run it here. CD e-commerce. And how do you run it? Ng serve. Now I ran it. Okay, it's working well, and you can see it whatever we did till now. Okay, this is what we did, sir, and this is what we got. And what we need to get it, like if someone click on this add to cart, we need to get it here, and then we need to get products. Okay, so those were the things we need to do. Let's start it, sir. Okay, for that we have followed an approach of from home to home component. I'm just printing the products array, and if someone clicks on the button, it will call one method, which is add to cart add method. Instead of going with emitting concept, I'm going with the service, sir. Let's go with the common method. Always common methods were inside something called service, so I'm going with one service, which is break product service. I'm going with only one service here. You can put multiple services also. I am taking one service in this. I am taking one thing called import. Okay, I am taking one subject here, behavioral subject. So what is subject, sir? In the RxJS library, there are three concepts. There are three concepts. If you remembered RxJS concepts here. Yeah, see, the first one is observables. The second one is subjects. Subjects are like asynchronous events. Asynchronous events which are executed sequentially. Sequentially. For example, you have some birthdays. Okay, you are designing one application, in that birthdays are there. Okay, for example, 10 people were there, 10 people birthdays, birthday wishes. Okay, now 10 people's birthday wishes are okay, birthday wishes are there in your application, like how your application is there. For example, you log in and you will get happy birthday to whatever in your name. Okay, but the same thing should not show for remaining people. Only to you it should show. Okay, but that module should run it all the time. Why? Because tomorrow maybe another birthday is there, or tomorrow maybe two people's birthday is there, or tomorrow maybe no one's birthday will be there. So it should work continuously. It should not like one time. So that is an asynchronous operation which will come one by one. These kind of things are represented with a concept called subjects. And the third one, we have something called operators. Operators, these are tools, these are functions, operators means these are the functions used for subjects or observables, like subscribe, off, etc. Okay, these are main things in the RxJS, sir. So I am using it in a behavioral object subject. Why? Sir, basically subjects are used for this purpose, sir. Always remember subjects are used for what purpose if someone asks it. Like if one value is one component is there and another component is there, and you need kind of notification from one component to another component. Notifications. Okay. Notifications you will send it using subjects, sir. Okay, notifications were sent using something called subjects. Okay, between the two components, when two components without any relation it can combine using the subject, sir. Now here let me start it. In this I'm creating one simple service. Okay, I took something called count value, which is uh, 0. Okay, instead of taking directly count, I'm taking it as some private variable, private cart subject. You can put whatever it is. It's not, it need not to be named as subject, just to remember. Later I may forgot it, like it is a subject or something. I just put it subject cart 0. So it will create actually cart value 0, sir. That's it. It's not, it's like number only. It's exactly like number. It won't make it anything more different. Okay, so don't even think about it. So now what you will do? Okay, so now I will write it like cart subject cart sub dollar. Sir, why you put dollar, sir? See, just a symbol. It's just a symbol to represent the changed values. We will just write it like this dot cart subject dot as observable. So what I'm doing it is, first I created one subject. Using this subject, I am creating an observable, and that observable I'm storing inside the cart sub. And if someone clicks on here add button, if someone clicks on the add button, it will call this add method. Now here I will get this particular observable. Okay, that is what my goal is mainly. Okay, so you don't need to worry about it here. Here I will write one simple function, add method. In the add method, I will just return. Okay, I can just write here const c equals to this dot cart subject dot get value. Then it will get the current value, which is 0 actually. Okay, then I will say it like this dot cart subject dot next. Next is c plus 1. So then it will increase only. It will increase it like every time. Okay. Now what are these uses, sir? I will use it in the home component. I will go to the home component. In the home component, I'm just taking it. This dot fs dot fs dot. I am just calling add, and it is just doing the thing. Okay. Okay. Now the moment you said it, like it will add, sir. Okay. But I will try to get the detail directly from the header. Okay. I will get the value directly in the header, sir. So I will open it header. In the header component, I will write this logic. In the header component, what you will write it, sir? Here, I will just take it. I won't use any input logic and all. No need. Okay. In the home component, you don't need to write it here, any output and all. So here I will write basically constructor private cart service. You put whatever the service name you like it, sir. I am giving fake store service. Okay. Open brace, close brace. Now here, whenever something changes happen, I will take this dot cart service dot cart count. If you take it, this particular one is an observable. See, that is why I converted it into observable so that I can use subscribe. If I it is a subject, sir, subject, you can't do subscribe and all. So I am just taking it like this. Subscribe, and I will take that value, and I will just take this value and I will store it. This dot count equals to C. Count equals to C. Then I will get whatever the value changed there will come here. Okay. Yeah, perfect. App component.html is having a problem. So here app component.html, you don't need to write it anything. The app component.ts also, you don't need to put this all add method, because app component don't do anything basically. Now refresh it. If I click on add to cart, now here, let me go here. Let's go to the header. The header, am I it in the HTML? No. Cart count value, I am printing it now. Style, color, white. And here I will go and ng on init. And I will also write it here, sir. Console dot log this dot count. Incurrently implements on changes. Okay. On init. Stop it. Again run it. Now basically add to cart should work it, sir. Okay, once the add to cart is working, we will implement the more. Now see, 0 came. Can you see this, sir? If I click on this, can you see it? 1, it changed. Can you see it, sir? 2, 3, 4, 5. Now if I click on this, anything happening is, sir? No. Now if I click on that particular one, okay, if I click on the any particular button like add to cart there, so now this all 5 should store here. Now if I click on that, one new component come, that particular component will have all the carting pages. That's what we want. Okay, we will try that also. Now let's implement here. Let's see any other components we missed. See, home header, and there is no component name, no one named cart. Okay, so now we need one component named cart. Okay, now let's go here. CD e-commerce. Now what we can do, sir? Ng generate component. So we will create a component. How we will create? Ng generate component name. We will create a component named cart. Okay, so I'm creating a component named cart, sir, in the ng generate component name, and it will create one named component, sir, and then cart, and you will go to router also. In the routing, I will put, if I said it cart, it should go to cart. Where is this? Here I will say, if someone says cart, then it should go cart component. Okay, now interestingly, now whenever I'm clicking on home button, I'm not adding it anywhere, sir. So what you have to do, you have to add it somewhere. Okay, you have to add it somewhere in the local storage, and then you have to get that values. How you can do that, sir? Okay, go to service again, go to services again. In the services, whenever I'm getting it add, so what I'm doing, I'm just incrementing the values, isn't it? Okay, now not only values, now what I can do, I have to create another subject. Now see, let me create another subject here. This is cart subject, right? Now let me create another subject here. Cart items subject. Sir, do I have to put every time name subject, sir? No need. Okay, now this time I will take an empty array. If someone added, it should add it in this. Okay, card items, and then usually observables will be defined with dollar, sir. Okay, that's why I put dollar. It's not necessary. Okay, cart items. Sir, anyone is not understanding anything, please let me know, ma. Whatever you are not getting it, because we are in the end, so I want everyone to get those things. Am I clear? Am I audible, sir? Everyone, am I audible? Everyone. Yes. Now, okay. Now, whenever someone click on add, what it is happening, it is adding it into the cart value, and it is giving the cart value one. Now, same thing I will do it with. So now see, const uh, item equals to this dot cart items subject dot get value, which is empty initially, which is empty. Okay, and whatever you are getting it now, this time this dot cart items subject dot next will be an array with dot whatever it is containing currently, item, comma. Okay, comma, comma, what we can see, i I am where I am getting, I am getting it from here. Okay, so whenever I click on this, I should get this value, but I'm any assignable to never, huh? uh, dot item. Why it is coming it never? Okay, because the subject by default coming it as never. I wanted to, I have to define it by default any. Now you won't get any errors, sir. Okay. Now, so I just created, however, we created earlier only, sir. Okay. Now what you have to do in the home component, if someone clicks on it, if someone clicks on a button, add to cart, add to cart, then what I have to do, I have to take the item also. Okay, I have to send it item, which is any, and here I have to send that item. Okay, then it will work. And then, okay, then I have to write the component file. Okay, in the component file I have to mention it. Which one I will pass? If I click on this home, in home, in by what I'm passing it is p. So I'm passing the whole object, sir, and the whole object will be sent here back, and the whole object will be stored inside that particular one. Okay, now it is storing it. Okay, this is okay. Then next, going to header. In the header, what I will do? In the header, this button is there. Whole button will be inside a anchor link, and then if someone clicks on this button, Control X, it will call the cart component slash cart. Okay, I already added cart inside the routing, so automatically it will go to cart component. So no worries, still now everything is fine. Only the thing is we have to define cart component here. If I go to cart component, inside the cart component, sir, here what I will write, this cart component, I will directly take the values, sir. Okay, one more thing, here I wrote the function for add item. I did not write it for get items. Get items. Get items should return all the values. Okay, how many items were there, that items it should return. So return this dot cart item subject dot get value. So whatever the current value only it will send. Now this will be taken inside the cart component. Now in the cart component constructor, sir, if you understand the folder structure, if you understand it like from where to where it is going on, and if you focus on it, will understand it very easily, sir. Okay, and if you do one project, enough for whole your Angular understanding. Okay, now here I am doing it, sir, cart component. Okay, in the cart component, how you will do, the movement component runs, it should work. So ng on init, ng on init, let's create an array items any equals to empty. So this dot items equals to this dot fs dot get items. Perfect, sir. So I will get the items, and then that items I have to print them. How you will print them, sir? H2 cart, and I will write it here. For loop, sir, you will write it for loop, na? Div ng for. I am using old logic of ng for only, sir. Okay, you may use it any another thing also, your wish. Ng for, which is let item of items, and then I am printing each of them. Okay, Why here ng for is coming it? Okay. Item dot title, and then item dot price. Go here. I think in home, I think I printed all of them. Did I use ng for differently? No, ng for let products or something same. Then why here error is coming? Ng for let same. It's a warning. Anyway, now go here, sir. See, refresh it. Now click on iPhone X. 1 came. Samsung Universe 9, 2 came. And I click on this. See, it opened this cart page. And why it did not printed anything here? It went correctly to cart page, but it did not printed anything in the cart page, sir. Now here see ng for only something error. If div is an angular component, it is ng for of. Huh? Div ng for, let me take this particular one. Copy. Let I of items, and then I will write it here I. Ng content, will it work it? No, ng template, will it work? Ng container. If okay, okay, okay. Now I got it, sir. See, here standalone is true. Okay, the component, whenever the component created, the standalone becomes true here. Okay, now this is seventh syntax, so that's why I should say, like, whenever I created the component, I should say this component should not be true. Okay, component standalone equals to false or something. I have to make it. Now it will work. Okay, it is still thinking that she is only true. So ng generate component cart. Let me copy it quickly. Control C. Standalone equals to false. Here now I got something standalone equals to false, a normal component. Now perfect. Import fake store service. Now print it, sir. So only difference is there in the newer syntax. I think if you remember, in the newer syntax of uh, Angular, you won't have these things. Okay, let I of items. Now here I dot title p tag control X control V, and then I dot price, and then some button delete, which I will get it by using these buttons. If someone clicks on this, it will delete. Now go here, sir. And then I will put an a heading also, H2 cart. Okay. Now see, nothing, no items were there. It is 0. So I will go to home component again, add iPhone 6, Samsung 9, and Samsung Universe. And then here it comes cart work scheme, because it did not run nicely. Control C again, and again ng server. One, two, cart, cart page came, and they did not print anything in the cart page. Let me go back here. Let me write it here. Let's get these items. Let's write this particular one. Let me just print console dot log items. Empty array. Home. One, two. Click here. And still we are getting empty array only in this. Okay. So why we are getting empty array only? We have to think it, sir. Okay, we have to focus on this cart page, and then we have to focus on how to get how to get each product a page, sir. That's itself your e-commerce will be ready. Payment you can add it later. Now where exactly in the service page we have missed it? Hmm. I put all subjects, all items here. Now what I will do, console dot log cart items dollar cart items subject dot get value. I will print it. Home. See, that particular one is added in the zero index again. Now see, if you see it here, two items were added. So two items are in this particular array. So this is perfect. Now the array is coming with the objects of each and every values. Okay, so perfect. Now here if I go, here also get items means this dot cart subject, same thing, right? Cart item subjects dot get value. So right, so if I go here in this particular cart component, console dot log this dot fs dot get value or get items. So if I go here, if I just add 1, 2, then if I click on this button, now here it is coming it as empty. One, two, no, 1, 2. Okay, here if you see, did you guys see it the wrong? Here it is the page is loading. Why the page is loading? Because I did a biggest mistake. In the header, I took an anchor tag and I put this whole thing in the href. Do we put href, guys? No, we put something called router link so that the page won't load, so that the application will stay safe. See, now home, now here 1, 2, and see the page, and it should not load. Now the items came. See, now in the cart page, these items came. Very good. Now click here. Here in the cart page, I will write one button. Write it some logic of button checkout. So which will go to the checkout, sir. That's it. Now, along with this, what more we can write it? Each product will have one page. Okay. Uh, okay. Okay. Go to its page. Go to the home page again. Now in the home page, in the app component here. Now here I will put title inside and another anchor link. And here I will put a router link. And here I will write dot slash product slash the product ID. Each product have their own ID, isn't it? I will give p dot ID. Okay, based on the ID value, it will come, sir. If the ID is 1, 2, 3, based on that, I think each products have their own IDs, if I'm not wrong. If I go here, if I click on the title, no, no, title is not here inside. Control X, Control V. Now go here. Now see, if I click on this, now product 1 is coming. Good. If I click on this, product 2 is coming. Good. If I click on this, product with ID 3 is coming. Good. Now, based on the ID, sir, if it is 1, 2, 3, it should get the products. Okay. It should get the products. Okay. You don't need to worry much about it. You can use services. I will again use servicer here for fetching the data. If you remember, here I used something called get data, and I will put an ID option also, an ID which is optional. Okay. If someone gives ID, if someone gives ID, if ID is there, if ID is true, okay, then it will do this. Else if id is not there, if I'm then I mean I to call all the values. Okay, if id is not there, I want all the values. In that cases it will call this one get directly. If the id is there, then it will call only that particular one, sir. Okay, then here return this dot get, no, no, http, which is dot and get. And here what is the value you are getting it, template literal. So https colon www dot oh, copy slash dollar id, then that particular id details will come. So what I will go, I will go to this product component. Where is the product component, sir? See, product component. And in the product component, I will write it here, constructor. And here I will write something called item also. Constructor this dot. Okay, I have to take the service now. So private fs fake store product service this dot fs dot get data, and I'm giving the id, sir. I'm giving the id. How will I give the id? Okay, I should get the id from the parameters, right? Whatever the value which is in my root parameters, I should be able to take that. Okay, so how do I take it from route parameters? Okay, this is very interesting point. Let's see. Here I will take private and another thing called route, sir. Route which is activated route. Activated route. So activated route means whatever the routing which is there currently. Okay, now in this what I will do, on the base of ng on init, ng on init, ng on init, this dot route dot params dot subscribe, and whatever the params value I got it. Okay, what params means parameters. Okay, whatever the parameters value I got it, then I will get it like this dot id, this dot id equals to params id. P of id. Okay, then I will get this particular id, sir. Then I will call this routing, sir. I will just print it console.log this dot id, and then I will print it here. I will write it here, this dot item, which is equals to this dot fs dot get data with the value of this dot id. Perfect. This dot item, there is no thing called item here. Let me declare. That's it, sir. Now item will be generated and the item you will print it here. Okay, So if you see in the product page, I'm just printing it. Div item dot title, item dot price. If I go here, see all the values are there. If I click on these things and then increment it, now here it is working is this particular thing. Okay, checkout is coming for all. Okay, so checkout I should put out of the for loop. Okay, those things I should remember. Now anyway, if I click on this any product, now that product page is coming. We see I am getting the routing value 2 correct only, but fetching I am not getting the value. Why I'm not printing anything? Why I can't? If I'm getting it 2 correctly, from the 2 I'm sending it the get data, and then I should get the particular data, and that data should be inside this particular item, and then that item should have the values right. Why it is not working like that? Console.log this dot item, go here. See, item is just an observable. So now, so you should not directly write it here. You should go subscribe. I think you remembered it. So what you will write it here, subscribe, and then data equals to data, and here this dot item equals to data. Then you will get that particular data, sir. Now see that particular values came. Now somewhere I did mistake. Cannot read the properties of undefined, which is title. Cannot read the properties of undefined title. Now let's go home. Let's click on this iPhone X. Now it's coming iPhone 9. That's perfect. Now iPhone 9, which is coming iPhone 9 executable. Line number 20 undefined. Product page, line number 20. Now see. Cannot read the properties of title undefined. So I should write it here ng if item. Only if item existed, it will work for it. Okay, if item is not existed, it will not work for it. That is perfect. Now if you see here, if you see, I'm gonna print all the details here. Go to home. This is image. Now go to the product page. Item, item, which is 300, 300. Now go here. If I click on this, see, it's opening its page. Each and every product have their own page, sir. You can make it beautifully customized however you like it. Okay, CSS I'm not dealing it with much, and I don't think it will take much time. If you click on any product, sir, its product page is opening, and at the same time you can add the products. See, I am adding the products, and when I add the products, if I click on this, I'm getting the checkout page. Now let's go to checkout page once, cart page. Go here, cart. Here I should not put the checkout button outside. I should put it here. Okay. Now, now I should write something for checkout also. I did not put registered login and all. You can put some login. You can put register. Okay. How you will store the details, sir? You can take something called Firebase and you can use that, sir. So it won't be a big deal. It is a BaaS service. That means you will get the backend details. Okay. And here checkout, how you will put, sir? If someone click on the checkout, automatically it will lead to another place where checkout will happen. Proceed to checkout. Now, how this checkout will happen, sir? Everyone, let me tell you how this checkout will happen. Same like this, same like this. You will take some checkout logics. I will use some. You can use something called Razor Pay. You can use something Razor Pay, or you can use Phone Pay, or you can use some whatever you like it. How you do that, sir? You go to here. You create one object. You create one value, behavioral object value, and you put one observable value, and then you will write it in a method that you will call the next value of that particular subject, and then you will get the value, and you will use the services of whatever this gateway, Razor Pay or Instamojo or Stripe or whatever the logic. Then once you get some return values, right, the return values you will store it into this particular subject, and then you will write the return get value. Then at the same time, you will create one more component called checkout. And if someone clicks on the checkout button, automatically that particular value will come and it will show some message. And if the message is there in the screen, it will show your checkout process gets successful. If it get from backend, it's not get an API nicely, and then you will send it like checkout process failed. That's it. Okay. You can write it however you like it, sir. You can create another component and you can try it. In the same way, sir, footer component. I created already footer component. And then not found. Not found is a page where you can say it like it not found works. Okay. And you can put a nice image for not found. Not found img images. You can take whatever the image which you can say not found. Control C. Control C. Control C. Now I will go here and I will just write it here. img alt not found. Okay. Only the two things which I didn't do about. Okay. Admin I did not put just for lazy loading. I just showed about. Don't worry. In this one, I will put something called lorem 200 and then p lorem 100 and then p lorem 200, and not but not least on the h2 I will put about us. Okay. In the contact page you will put one form, sir, and if someone submitted the form, it will just show one message like it's submitted successfully. That's it. And then if you go here again, let me show you my path from starting of the web page. Now see, sir, starting all products will show. Okay. Now here if I click on this products, it will show in the cart here. Okay, and if I click on the cart page, it will show the items here, and you can delete the items also. You can write one logic to delete the items. Okay, so you, whenever someone clicks on it, you can delete in the array. Already everything which is coming in that, you are using it in the array only now. Okay, and if someone clicks on this particular button, and then automatically what you will write here, see, go here, home. No, not home. What is the logic here? Cart. Now cart, if someone clicks on this button of delete, what you will happen, sir? You will write one function called click. Here you will write one function remove, and in the remove function you will write it right. You will send I dot id. Okay, you are sending it id, sir. Okay, you can't send it id na. What you can send, let in of index. I think you can take index values also. Hmm. Then button will come. Okay, no, not. I want to get the index values. Once you get the index values, this particular item, sir, I think you can get it. If you remember, I think I told you how to get index and all. Okay, you can get index value. You can get let index even, odd, and all. Okay, let index or get e of even. I think we can try index also or something async or no. How do you get the indexes, sir? Here online, did you remember? Let, you can write something like this. Let I equals to index. Can we try like this? Instead of I will use something called in. Then I will write it here, in. Then automatically index will be sent. Then here backend, I will write it here. If someone called remove, and then I will take this index, and then what I will remove, sir? Here I will write the logic for this index, sir. Index is a number. And then what I will do, sir? This dot items is an array. Items dot splice. What does it mean by splice? Splice will exactly remove on that particular point. How many? What is the exact element you want to start? Index. How many elements you want to delete? One. So it will delete it. And after deleting, that's it. So right, remove icon I dot id. I dot id will not work component. Why? Because I dot id we can write it. If you write it here I dot id, based on the id, how you can remove it? Again, component logic needs to be understood. Home page, one, two, and here it came. And if I click on this, it is deleted. Can you see it here? See immediately. I click on this, these things are deleted. This is an easy concept, ma, where adding the products, deleting the products, and see, I did not put any styling. I did not put any nice styling. See, only home page I put styling. You can put nice styling in this components also. See, I can put nice styling in this also. Okay, put nice styling, sir. Here, home. If I go to here, put this particular image. Okay, So I want you to try like this. Put the image completely left side and the image title right side. Okay, here some description, here some price. Okay, here again put add to cart button. Like that you can try it now. Only the css you need to change. After deletion shows the number of items present. I want to update the cart after deletion. This is very important. Someone said it like I want to update the cart also whenever you delete it. Here, see, here one, two. If I see now, it is just deleting only here. Is it deleting in the cart, sir? No, it is not deleting in the cart. Now, what do you have to do, sir? You have to go there. You have to go to services, and in the services, you have something called add items. Okay, same way you have to write it here. Delete. No, no, not delete. You can write it like right. Delete the items. There is one default method named delete, so I am using rem. So you have to get the value and then you have to do minus minus, do minus 1. And this method you will call this rem call whenever you delete the item. So whenever you delete the item, what you are doing it cart, either cart, whenever you are deleting it here, this dot fs dot rem also run. Automatically header will receive. That is why common functions I will put it in services now. Now they go 1, 2, going to cart, and in the cart I am removing 1, and automatically it is updated here also. Any doubts, sir? Sir, any doubts? One component notifying the other component, that is the use of subject, sir. If someone asks you what is the use of observable asynchronous functions, so many asynchronous functions will come. Promise means one asynchronous function only. If someone said what is the use of subject, see, cart is updating the header that I am removing you. So one component notify the other component that he is doing some action, that is subject, sir. The subject and observables will use some kind of functions, sir, like off or subscribe. These are called operators, sir. And this all are inside RxJS, which is a state management library, sir, which is an advanced topic in the Angular actually. Okay. So now what more I want you to put. Okay. Sir, tomorrow we will discuss max to max. I will try to complete it tomorrow, the whole class. If tomorrow, if it is not completed, we will extend to Wednesday, sir. Okay, max we will complete by tomorrow. Tomorrow we will do interview questions, and tomorrow I will show you the path roadmap what you can go for after the Angular. Okay, and I want you to try put one about page, sir. Put one. See, I put something dummy about page. I want you to put nice about page, and put one contact page, one form, nice form. If someone clicks on it, submit it, nice css. Okay, and check this project. This project I will push it into the thing. Okay, I will push it into, sir, how do you push it into live, sir? Now I will show you the nice trick. See, now here ng, sir, no, ng, no, git add dot git commit m update git push u origin main. Okay, now I pushed, sir. If I go to netlify kind of things, I can push it into live also. Okay, netlify, and here all I have to do is login, sir. Login, sir. And after login, you can deploy the site, new site, deploy it manually. Okay, you can deploy it here. No, instead of deploying manually, you can deploy it using GitHub also, sir. deploying it through existing project, which is GitHub. In the GitHub, uh, project name is Angular 730 repository name. In that repository, in the main branch, I have to specify the directories. Oh my god. Okay, so instead of doing this, tomorrow I will show you the manual way so that it would be easy. Or I will push this only this project into another repository, and then I will push it into the live. Okay, don't worry. Okay, yeah, that's it. Anyone have any doubts, you can let me know, ma. Okay, yeah, thank you all. Okay, interview questions are posted uh, in the Google Drive. You can check it, and tomorrow we'll discuss more. Thank you all.